Alright, against odds time, playing some Realm Razer in Modern. Playing this sweet Evolutionary Elite build. Hopefully sweet. Blood Crypt, untapped, passes. Oh boy, this might be Grishelbrand. Well, let's just go Wooded Foothills, crack it, get a Forest, and play our Noble Hierarch. Ship the turn. So basically, we're looking to resolve a Realm Razer with an Evolutionary Leap on the battlefield, then we can sacrifice it in response to its trigger, which exiles all lands permanently, and hopefully gives us an advantage. Another Windswept Teeth. Alright, we're gonna just crack this, get a Plains, play Evolutionary Leap. We have some mana creatures and Garruk Wildspeakers, which are helpful in breaking the symmetry of Realm Razer exiling everything. I think this might be the Death Shadow deck, but I am not sure. This is playing out strangely. Another land. Well, I guess we just play Windswept Teeth and pass. I'd like to play this Flicker Wisp with mana up to sack it to Evolutionary Leap to get another creature. Still kind of looks like Death Shadow. There it is. Alright, crack this, get a Sacred Foundry, tapped. Ooh, there's a Realm Razer. Might be too slow, we'll see. Well, let's play Windswept Teeth, play Flicker Wisp, and let's just target the Forest. I don't think it makes sense to blink anything else. Yeah, there we go. That means we can sack this for a dual land. Thoughtseize is going to take our Realm Razer. Alright, let's crack Windswept Teeth, get a Stomping Ground. Then we're going to block with Flicker Wisp, sack it to leap, get another creature. Restoration Angel, alright. Take no damage. Another Death Shadow. We could use a Path. Ghost Quarter. Alright, let's just play a Ghost Quarter. Pass the turn. So Resto, play it, block, sack it to leap. Eternal Witness isn't bad. That lets us get back another creature. Oh, it would have let us get back the Realm Razer, but it's going to be a turn too slow because we would just most likely die. Well, I guess what we do is go green, 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 play Eternal Witness, get back Flicker Wisp, then we can play this Township, Flicker Wisp, blink the Eternal Witness. Oh, does our opponent have removal? Flings a Death Shadow at Eternal Witness. Alright, well, we'll blink a Forest. We are pretty close to being dead, unfortunately. So we're back to the same chump and sack plan for the time being. Oblivion Sower would be a nice draw. Realm Razer would be interesting, but I'm not sure it saves us at this point, is the problem. Birds is definitely not what we were hoping for. Goif? Something big. Does Path theoretically saves us, for a turn at least. Play Birds of Paradise. Play a Temple Garden tapped. Pass the turn. Then we block a Death Shadow. Path a Death Shadow. Opponent gets a Swamp. Then we sack this Birds to leap. Get a Restoration Angel. Not super exciting. And Rite of Consumption. Alright. Oy! Spellskite is decent against Fling, and I guess we can go down a Birds, and maybe we just go down 2 Birds, or go down 1 Birds. Rending Volley doesn't help. We just want to draw our paths, basically. Geez, double Ghost Quarter? Alright, that's not really exactly what we wanted. Having 2 of our 3 Ghost Quarters in our opener. Blood Crypt, untapped, and Thoughtseize. Yeah, it takes Fiend Hunter. I don't even think we're going to sack this yet. We're not really casting anything. Alright, well, now we'll sack it. Get a Forest, play Birds, Ghost Quarter, pass the turn. Over going to Tomb, untapped, and Tarmogoyf. Alright. Spellskite. Let's just play Ghost Quarter. Yeah, I think we're just going to pass for now and get our Restoration Angel down. We can block with the Birds, then Resto to blink it. Alright, we're going to go with that plan. Block with the Birds, and then play this Resto to blink the Birds. So it stays alive, and now we might actually be able to start pressuring with this Restoration Angel while we're waiting to get enough mana to do other things. Oh, they're going to dismember the Birds? Interesting. There's the Death Shadow. And a Verdant Catacombs. That Resto would have been game-winning if we had the land. Well, let's get in with Resto. Play Spellskite. Pass the turn. It still could be good enough. Oh, man, they go to 3? I wonder how they're going to win this game. Tax with both. Sure. Down to 3. Oh. Right of consumption. Only targets players. Alright. Alright, against odds, playing some Realm Razer in Modern. Would be nice to have a mana dork. I mean, I guess we can cast the Evolutionary Leap, which is not nothing. It is an important part of our deck. Is this the Ad Nauseam Angel Grace combo? Or just a rogue deck, also possible. Yeah, let's just go Township into Evolutionary Leap for now. Yeah, I'm guessing this is the Ad Nauseam Angel's Grace deck. Oh, or maybe it's a burn deck. Yeah, it looks like a Boros burn deck. Alright, let's play Birds of Paradise and Stirring Wildwood. If they want to bolt our bird, that is fine. Alright, we're down to 14. Grim Lavamancer and Lava Spike. Alright, we're down to 11. Another Windswept Teeth. Alright, what's the plan? Let's play Windswept Teeth and just pass. This is an odd take on a burn deck. Boros Charm us down to 7. Did our opponent just tap out for no reason? Apparently. Alright. Our opponent's going to attack? Well, that's good. Well, now we get to Restoration Angel, blink our birds, block the Grim Lavamancer, Court of Calling. So let's Garruk Wildspeaker, make a beast, attack with Resto. Now, if things go right, we might be able to chord for Realm Razer and win. Oh, another Boros Charm. Well, now we might just be dead. Down to 3. Do they got a bolt? Looks like a Goblin Guide. Whoo! Alright, I think we might do it. Unless they have a bump in the night. Are going to need to crack one of these. Crack Windswept Teeth. Get a Stomping Ground. And I guess we might as well crack this one too now. There's not much difference between 2 and 1. Get a Temple Garden. Alright, so we untap. Windswept Teeth doesn't do anything at this point. So, alright. So the plan is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we tap 2 lands, use Garruk to untap the 2 lands, Court of Calling X6, get our Realm Razer, exile all lands. We can play this Windswept Teeth, but it doesn't do anything. And now we just gotta pass this turn. And we gotta hope our opponent doesn't draw like a 1 damage burn spell. Or a land into a burn spell. Any burn spell. I think our Realm Razer is gonna do it though. We can close this out pretty quick. Oblivion Sower, oh, it would be so sweet if we could cast it, but we can't. We attack with Resto. Do we want to go for the trample kill? I think that's the plan. Just attack with Resto. No! Oh my gosh. Garruk doesn't say up to. Oh no! I can't plus my Garruk. Oh, I would have attacked differently. I just assumed that it said up to 2 lands, because that's what it always says. Oh, we could lose because of that. Oh my god. I thought we could just plus it and then trample in for lethal, but Garruk is worded archaically. Oh my goodness. Well, we still, if our opponent doesn't draw land in the next couple turns, we still got it. We get to attack for 9? Alright, our opponent has 1 more turn. Eternal Witness, can't cast it, so we just need to attack with our beasts and our Resto. Make another beast. Pass the turn. One of the cool tricks about this too is we could sack Realm Razer now, and the lands all come back into play untapped, so we would have access to the mana next turn and they wouldn't. But hey, we got there somehow. Alright, Core Firewalker and Stony Silence, 100% coming in, going out. I guess an Oblivion Sower, a Realm Razer, and a Resto. Alright, game 2 against Mardu burn, I guess. Oh man, the all mana dork draw. We do got Realm Razer. I think we keep it and just try to play our mana dorks into Realm Razer, basically. And if they start throwing burn spells at our mana dorks, I think that's a win for us anyway. And we'll draw land. Ooh, another one. Alright. So 4 mana dorks. We're just going to get a forest, play Noble Hierarch, pass the turn. Are they going to fight over our Hierarch? Lava Spike our face down to 16, and Bolt our face down to 13. Alright. No land. Well, we'll just go Hierarch into Hierarch, pass the turn. So we can still only cord X1 at the moment. Grim Lavamancer and Goblin Guide. Alright, let's hit a land here. That would be wonderful. Oh my gosh, the 4th Noble Hierarch. They're going to be able to start killing our Hierarchs. How do we do this? I guess we can 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Garrick. Untap one of our lands and one of our opponent's lands. And play the 4th Hierarch. 4 Hierarchs. This is such a weird draw. I don't know if I've ever had a draw where I've had 4 of the same mana dork on the battlefield in the first 3 turns. Bolt. Bolt's our face. I guess they're just going to try to kill us. Probably not a horrible plan. Down to 8. Another Goblin Guide. Gonna attack with everything. And I don't think there's a way. We're not going to draw a land. We're going to draw Eternal Witness. So we don't have the red mana necessary. Alright. I think we're going to lose this. We could Ultimate Garrick. I mean, I guess we make a beast, play the Birds of Paradise. Yeah, I mean, I guess we just pass and see what happens. I don't think they can just attack us. Rift Bolt, double Rift Bolt, and Shard Volley. Now let's just cord X3, see what we even have. Yeah, nothing that matters. Alright. Jeez, that was unfortunate. That was it. If we had drawn one more land, things would have went way differently. Alright, well, we got a path. I guess that's something. Opponent goes to 6, scries to the bottom. We're just going to lean on Windswept Heath in case we need to get a Plains to path a Goblin Guide or something. Or a Swift Spear. Alright, sack it, Plains, path the Swift Spear. No reason to take that damage, I don't think. Ghost Quarter, well, we're just going to play Stomping Ground, tapped, pass the turn. Helix is our face, down to 16, and passes. String Wildwood, alright, we're just going to go Forest into Eternal Witness, get back this Path to Exile. Well, we're going to have the mana, we're just going to have to find something to do with it. Boros Charm, down to 12. Our opponent only has 3 cards in hand, though. Do they have... Alright, they're going to pass. They must have some sort of instant. I'm just not sure what that instant would be. So let's see. Draw something good. Core Firewalker would be sweet here. Resto is interesting. Well, let's attack with Eternal Witness. Put our opponent down to 21. Almost back to their starting life total. And then we'll play Ghost Quarter. Do we want a Garrick here is the question. We can Garrick make a beast. Yeah, I guess we do, just in case we draw a Realm Razer. Make a 3/3. Is this a Helix or a Boros Charm? Another Boros Charm. Alright, we're down to 8. I mean, I guess if they have all Boros Charms, we could just lose from that. Alright, another land. Just cast the Rift Bolt. We're down to 8, or down to 5. Unless they kill Garrick. Yep, down to 5. This would be a time for a big draw. Skullcrack? Alright. The question is going to be, can they draw anything? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh man, we are so close. Oh, what to do? Alright, so basically where we're at is we can cord for 5. But that doesn't get us to Realm Razer to exile all the lands. We can get a Core Firewalker, but that doesn't keep us alive through a 3 damage burn spell. We can get a Spellskite, but we can't activate it. Fiend Hunter and Flicker Wisp don't do anything. Well, I mean, I guess we just have to attack. Make a beast, play a Temple Garden tapped, and pass the turn. Do they draw the burn spell? Looks like they may not have. Alright, so let's Restoration Angel, blink our Eternal Witness, gets back our Windswept Heath. Oh, I think since they whiffed on that draw, unless they're slow rolling us. Another Garrick doesn't do anything. Now I think we got it because we can Realm Razer. So let's see. Untap 2 target lands. Court of Calling. So X1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So X6, Court of Calling. Get our Realm Razer. Now, do we want to get rid of the lands permanently, or doesn't it matter? Probably doesn't matter here. So we'll just let it go. Get rid of all the lands. Play this Stirring Wildwood. Attack with our Resto. And pass the turn. Our opponent did not draw land. We can attack with everything. And that got there. Oh my goodness. Well, it can work. We technically got 2 Realm Razer kills. Alright, against odds, Realm Razer in Modern. Well, this might be bad. Bad. Our hand looks much worse now. It just doesn't do much against what our opponent's doing. Well, at least they're not going to have Tron on turn 3. That's a consolation prize. Well, I guess we just Evolutionary Leap. Wouldn't mind drawing a fetch land. We really need a way to pressure a Karn. If we can stick a Realm Razer and exile all the lands, that would work in our favor. Hey, they're going to have Tron next turn. We'll see what comes with it. Hopefully not Ugin. Well, let's play Birds. Play Tap Stomping Ground. Pass the turn. I am just unsure as to how we beat an Ugin. Or a Karn. Even Karn is just bad. Well, it's not that scary. That's it? They crack it to draw a card. Another relic. Well, that's good. Resto. Alright, we're just going to pass here and try to use Resto to pressure our opponent. They're going to draw another card. What do they got? Sylvan Scrying. Going to get another land, probably Eye of Ugin. Well, just a power plant. Not even a tower. Interesting. We could also still draw a Ghost Quarter. That would be nice. Well, let's Resto. Might as well blink the birds. Court of Calling. I don't think that does anything at the moment. We're still a ways off from being able to do anything with it. Yeah, I guess we're just going to pass again and see what happens. Hopefully it's not a huge Eldrazi. All is dust. Well, I think we need to path this Restoration Angel. Get a Plains. Yeah, let's path the birds as well. Get a green source. Lose our Evolutionary Leap. Draw birds. Well, let's play Garrick. Untap 2 lands. Then play a Eternal Witness to get back a Path to Exile. And hope that nothing huge comes down this turn. You would think our opponent would play it if they had an Eldrazi or something. And now we're to the point 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're 1 mana away. Oh, they just have Emrakul? Oh, well, that explains it. Alright. Fulminators crumble to dust. We are set up to give this deck a hard time. Stony Silence and maybe even Sigarda. So we just go, we're getting rid of the Evolutionary Leap combo. Getting rid of, I guess we need to go down Realm Razer, a couple Garricks, and a Resto, and an Oblivion Sower. Now, I mean, we want to just be the land destruction deck now, basically, or a take on it. And this hand is not going to do it. Alright, well, let's hope we find some land destruction. Do not want Temple Garden. Temple Garden untapped. Let's play Noble Hierarch. Or is this Tower? I'm going to be so sad if we lose with how much sideboard hate we have. Play Birds. Attack with Noble Hierarch. Windswept Heath and pass. We have so many land destruction spells. We really need to draw at least one of them. Preferably next turn. Yep, they are going to have Tron next turn. Which means, oh, they got Eye of Ugin, so they already have Tron. Alright, Stomping Ground, tapped. Come on, land death. Noble Hierarch. Let's Windswept Heath, crack it, get a Forest, attack for 1 with Noble Hierarch. Now we're just going to pass and leave up Resto. That way if they go Karn and try to nuke something, we can kill the Karn with the Resto. 4 crumble to dust, a Fulminator Mage. 3 Realm Razers, 4 Ghost Quarters. There's the Karn. What do they do with it? Ah, okay, good. They go after a land, which is fine. But we get to resto, which means we get to kill the Karn. We can't blink the land, we'll just blink the birds. And we're still on course if we can draw one of our many land destruction spells. There's a crumble. That is exactly what we wanted. Well, this is a huge win. Now we get to kill Karn and crumble Urza's tower, and that might just be enough to win us the game. That means they're never going to have Tron. Crumble seems like a really good sideboard card with where the format's heading. Oh, they had one in their hand, so they got just all lands in an expedition map, and they scoop it up. Alright, let's run it back. I mean, that's what we want to do. Alright, we got a Ghost Quarter, and we have a Eternal Witness, which means we get to Ghost Quarter twice, potentially. Let's just go Wooded Foothills, Crack It, Stomping Ground, Untapped, into Noble Hierarch. We'd like it if they crack this Relic, so then we can get back our Ghost Quarter with Eternal Witness. That would be ideal. Ah, there we go. Sweet. There's another Tron piece, and an Expedition map. Sigarda. I guess the plan is attack with Noble Hierarch. So let's Ghost Quarter right now, get rid of the tower. They get a forest. Ancient Stirrings, oh boy. We still could be in trouble here. Yeah, it's a power plant, so they're still going to have Tron next turn, unfortunately. Unless we draw another Ghost Quarter. Windswept Heath. Alright, Windswept Heath, crack it. Get a forest. Yeah, get a forest. Eternal Witness. Gets back our Ghost Quarter. But they're going to have a 1-turn window, so let's see if they have one of their Karns or Ugins. If they do, then we're pretty well in trouble. Especially like Ugin, exile everything. It's going to be hard to come back from that. They get another tower. What do you got? There's the Ugin. Yup. Well, there's only so much you can do. I mean, the thing is, if we Ghost Quarter, how do we ever beat the Ugin? If we don't Ghost Quarter, they could just play a Karn or something, and then we're dead still. Alright, let's Ghost Quarter. I think that's what we gotta do. Hit the tower. Close, but no Sigarda. Ay. Tron is just ridiculous. Basically, they had turn 4 Ugin through the Ghost Quarter, which has got to be pretty good. Chromatic Star, racks it, adds black. What are they gonna Thought Seize us? Surgical Extraction. Wow, they are going deep. Alright, they exile our Ghost Quarters. Bolt us. Relic of Progenitus. Exiles our land, even though it doesn't really matter. Well, I guess we go Windswept Heath, crack it, get a Plains, and Eternal Witness, get back the Windswept Heath, but I still don't think this is going to let us beat Ugin. And I don't know about this build of Tron Surgical Extractions, but okay. Alright, I mean, we're doing what we can do. We are trying hard. They have an active Ugin, which is... Oh, and they go after... Alright, they shoot down our Eternal Witness, Chromatic Sphere, and Expedition Map, so they will have Tron online next turn. Actually this turn, but their lands will mostly be tapped. And we don't have a good answer for it at the moment. So if they still have a Karn in hand or something, we're just super done for. Oblivion Stone, sure. Well, there's a Crumble to Dust, but I don't even think we can play it. We gotta go Temple Garden, play Garrick, untap 2 lands, play a Birds of Paradise, pass the turn, but they're just gonna ultimate this Ugin, most likely, and I don't know how we get out of that. They have tons of mana, cracks the Chromatic Star, exiles everything with Relic. This is unfortunate. We have a ton of sideboard cards directed towards this in the Eldrazi deck, but it's just not going to work out. Makes me want to play Blood Moons. All Blood Moons, all the time. just to stick it to Tron. Kills our birds. So they're going to be able to ultimate their Ugin, draw, gain 7, draw 7, put 7 permanents from your hand on the battlefield. I guess we let them. And just Oblivion Sower. Exile the top 4. Maybe we'll hit the Emrakul. That would be sweet. Would have been nice if we could have crumbled before the Oblivion Sower, but, well, we almost got Tron for ourselves. They have a Plains? Man. Too bad it wasn't green-red Tron. We could have also crumbled. Well, let's see what happens when they ultimate this Ugin. I assume. They put a counter on Ugin, so maybe they're not going to ultimate it this turn. Maybe they're just going to wrath our board? We came so close to stealing Tron. Alright, they do ultimate it, so I don't know why they bothered to put a fate counter on it if they knew they were just going to ultimate. So now they can, like, hit our Oblivion Sower with Karn, exile everything with Ugin. Alright, they ping us. Oh, they hit Garrick, okay. And what are you going to do with Karn? Alright, they hit our Oblivion Sower with Karn. Plays another Karn. Exiles our Garrick. I don't know if there's any coming back. Well, we got the land. Crumble to dust, hitting Urza's tower. Gets rid of the tower. Where's the rest of the towers? Oh, we have them. So get rid of the tower. They're off Tron. Play Sigarda. We just don't have a way to get Ugin and Karn off the battlefield. They're going to exile our Crumble to dust. Exile Sigarda. Wooded Foothills is not especially sweet. Exiles land with Karn. Decides to actually do something proactive with Ugin. Alright, what do we draw? Sacred Foundry. Not exciting. We might as well play him because our opponent could exile him from our hand with Karn. So we might as well keep our hand empty. Opponent's putting fate counters on things. Ancient Stirrings. Chromatic Sphere. Well, our opponent is trying their hardest not to win this game. I kind of want to play them again just so I can crumble to dust them. Or just, like, see if they jump back in the queue and load free win red. Just to stick it to them. Still, sure, why not? Stony Silence. Deals 3 damage with Ugin. Really? Alright. Exiles the Stony Silence. Birds of Paradise. Alright, that does it. Alright, doing some more realm raising here on Against the Odds. Whoa, Forbidden Orchard? That isn't something that usually sees play in this format called Modern. I didn't accidentally enter a vintage queue, did I? Alright, get in with the spirit. I probably should have played the Hierarch first, but oops. I wasn't expecting to have a spirit token on turn 0. Oh, Lord. Look at this mana base. So what could our opponent possibly be doing with all this mana? Green, white. Oh, Glittering Wish. Oh, alright. That's making more sense. Jeskai Ascendancy. Well, let's just Ghost Quarter Mana Confluence. Yes, they didn't have any basics. That was fortunate. Well, we might be able to strip mine our way through this game if we get a little lucky. Forbidden Orchard adds blue. Ideas Unbound. Draws 3, then discards 3 at the beginning of the next end step. Man, I would love another Ghost Quarter. That would make my day, since we know they don't have basics. Alright, they gotta discard 3 cards. Caryatid and double Fate Stitcher. Well, let's play Birds of Paradise. Attack with all the spirits. Play Stirring Wildwood and pass the turn. See if we just die. Seems possible? There's a Fate Stitcher. There's a Fate Stitcher. So they basically have infinite mana. Not truly infinite, but pretty close. Alright, they get to loot, untaps everything. We're going to have a lot of tokens. We just basically have to hope they fizzle. Well, that makes it less likely, since they drew the Ideas Unbound. Man, it would be awesome if we had a Court of Calling with all these tokens. We could sort of break up the combo by courting for a Realm Razer or something. How do they actually beat us? Knowing that they're not playing any basics is going to be helpful for future games. Probably will just fast forward to the end of this eventually. Alright. I'm going to concede. I don't really want to let them see our Realm Razer. Not that it probably matters. They would have won somehow, sooner or later. Eidolon of Rhetoric seems good. Fulminator Mage seems good. I'm almost tempted to bring in Crumble to Dust, but it might be too slow. Guess we can go down Oblivion Sower, a Rest... Well, maybe we need Resto. Realm Razer? Yeah, let's just go like this. Well, we got a Path. That's something. We got a Fulminator Mage that we can't cast yet until we draw another fetch or get this Garrick down. Alright, we'll see. Alright, let's crack this. Get a Stomping Ground. Forest isn't exciting. Yeah, I don't think our life total is that relevant. So let's just cast our Evolutionary Leap. Opponent's going to cast something. Ideas Unbound. Not that great in this situation. They're going to have to discard 3 cards here. Do they discard a Fate Stitcher? Fate Stitcher and 2 Cult Mines. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that was a great draw. We get to sack our Wooded Foothills, get a Sacred Foundry, untapped, play our Fulminator Mage, kill the Mana Confluence, and attack with this Spirit Token. That slows our opponent down a little bit at least. Breeding Pool, Expedition version, very nice. Token and Glittering Wish, probably getting the Jeskai Ascendancy, I assume. Oh, Wear Tear, probably to hit our Evolutionary Leap. Gavany Township. Well, let's attack with our Spirit Tokens. Puts our opponent down to 13. Let's hide the Township for now. Play the Forest. Play Garrick Wildspeaker. Now this is interesting. Yeah, I think we just untap 2 lands. And if our opponent gives us another token, we can Ultimate Garrick plus Gavany Township and win next turn. Well, there's a token and a token. So I'm assuming this is Wear Tear. Well, I don't think they can go off from this position. I think they're 1 turn too slow, which means we win. And they scoop it up. Alright. Woo, boy. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, let's run it back. Well, we can't keep this one, unfortunately. But maybe that's a good thing. Or not. We cannot keep that one. Alright, I guess we gotta keep it. Not exciting, though. All Mana Dorks. Breeding Pool, untapped. Birds. Well, we get to Stomping Ground, untapped, and Noble Hierarch. The Path will be helpful. Do they have Ascendancy on turn 2? We get a token. They just go with Ideas Unbound. Okay. Can they discard their Fate Stitcher? Discards double Fate Stitcher and a land. Alright, what do we draw? Birds of Paradise. Not exactly what we wanted. Well, play another Hierarch. Play Stirring Wildwood. Get in for 3 with our Spirit. And we can't play a Birds because we need to leave up this white mana for Path. Actually, maybe we just need to Path this Birds right now. Now they need another land just to be able to play Jeskai Ascendancy. Well, they got the land. Can they do it? White gives us a token. Green. They're going to have to Glittering Wish. Alright, Glittering Wish. So they're setting up for next turn. Oh, they Manamorphose. Interesting. Come on, let's get a big draw here. Ghost Quarter is a pretty good draw. Well, I think we got to get in maximum damage. Activate Stirring Wildwood. We don't even need to attack with those. We'll just attack with Stirring Wildwood. Double Exalted, hits for 5. Puts our opponent to 9. Then let's Ghost Quarter and get rid of the Forbidden Orchard. And that means it should be difficult for our opponent to cast a Jeskai Ascendancy next turn. Although if they have a 5-color land and their Manamorphose in hand, they could still do it. And we got there. Whoo, my lord. Well, no Realm Raising in that one, but Ghost Quarter takes it down. Alright, against the odds, raising some realms. Realms here in Modern. I think we gotta ship it. Alright, this is somewhat better. We will keep that Oblivion Sower. Let's Wooded Foothills, Forest, Birds. See what our opponent's up to. Basic Plains. And Ether Vial. So this is probably a Death and Taxes type deck. Oh, yeah, we shuffled away our Oblivion Sower anyway. Oh well. Leap, Windswept Teeth, pass. Opponent goes with Arbiter. Alright, crack Windswept Teeth, get a Temple Garden, tapped. Let's just play untap Stomping Ground, leave up Resto if our opponent decides to attack with the Arbiter or something. Files in a Soldier of the Pantheon. Files in a Thalia. Well, let's Resto. They might have a path here, unfortunately, but we'll see. Yeah, I might as well blink the birds. Block the Arbiter. Sweet, no path. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So we can't really chord for anything awesome yet. Yeah, let's just play Stirring Wildwood. Pass. I guess we could chord for... next turn we could chord for Eternal Witness. Get back chord. It's probably fine. Ether Vial. And nothing. Well, let's play Wooded Foothills. Pass. Takes Vial up to 3 and 1. Alright, let's crack Wooded Foothills. Get a Forest... And I think we're just going to go for chord here. Chord X3. You'd think if they had a Mind Sensor, they would have already played it. We'll just get Eternal Witness, get back the chord. Hierarch. Alright, play Hierarch, Stirring Wildwood, and I think we'll just pass. We're really close to being able to chord for Realm Razer, although I'm not sure if that wins us the game in this situation, since they have Ether Vial and Ghost Quarters they can sack. Alright, let's chord again. Guess we'll just do the same thing. Eternal Witness, get back the chord. But then I think this time we're going to sack an Eternal Witness. And our opponent scoops it up. Alright, well, no Realm Razer, but we just kind of ground our opponent out. Do we want to fight over their artifacts with Stony Silence? Sigarda's pretty big and sweet. Maybe bring in a Sigarda as another chord target. I guess Rending Valley is probably sweet too. Should probably bring in Rending Valley. Go down an Oblivion Sower and a Witness. Yeah. No Realm Razer, but another pretty sweet hand. There's the turn 1 Vial. Ooh, there's Realm Razer. Alright, let's Windswept Heath, crack it. I think we just get Stomping Grounds, untapped, Noble Hierarch, ship the turn. Ether Vial makes our Realm Razers worse, but I don't think it's just deadly. Alright, so they can name our Hierarch if they want to. Yep, shuts down the mana production aspect. Well, let's Windswept Heath, get a... Yeah, let's get a Forest. Get a Forest, Evolutionary Leap. Maybe I should get a White Source so we could Fiend Hunter the Revoker. We'll see if that ends up coming back to bite us. Hytheon. This is a spicy build of this deck. Yeah, I probably should have gotten a White Source there, like a Temple Garden or something. Alright, we're going to take 4, unfortunately. And Kitchen Finks. Well, we are kind of getting creatured out of this game at the moment. Alright, Stirring Wildwood past the turn. This is going to let them flip the Kytheon too, which is pretty bad. And they have something else? Oh. They just faked with Ether Vial. Alright. Do we block and sack this Hierarch? We might have to. Yeah, I think we do. Oh man. Revoker on Leap? Well... Now I guess we're just dead. Down to 8. Yeah, that does it. Alright. Interesting. Yeah, we're not going to change anything. Alright, we get to play first. And 2 lands. Can we keep this? It is so slow. Let's ship it. Well, this is arguably worse, but... Alright, we got a fetch land, which helps. That'll let us get a White Source at least. And then we're only 1 land away from... Resto, and our opponent does not have Ether Vial. Alright, Wooded Foothills, pass the turn. Thalia. Do we need to path that now? Nah, we can wait. Temple Garden, tapped. Ghost Quarter, pass the turn. So now we just want to draw another land, basically. See if our opponent plays a Leonin Arbiter or something, then we get to path the Thalia for free. Well, I'm glad we waited, because we basically have to path that now. That's a lot of damage. Come on, land. Land for Resto. There's a land. Alright. Sweet. And even if our opponent paths it, then we just get another land. So, win-win. And then that land gets us to Quarter Calling. Ooh, Leonin Arbiter. That's annoying. Double Leonin Arbiter? Alright. Well, I mean, let's Resto. They can strip mine us now, unfortunately, but... Yep. Sure. They get the strip mine, we kill the Thalia, and we have the best creature on the battlefield. And we draw land, but we can't crack it yet. The worst thing that could happen would be our opponent has a path, and we can't pay for these Arbiters. Or more Ghost Quarters would be annoying. Ether Vial isn't really annoying. A little too late to really matter. And a Finks. Alright, we can deal with that. Let's just draw a non-fetch land. That would be sweet. Alright, let's go with Evolutionary Leap. Not exciting, but we can't really do anything else at the moment. Might as well get it out there. Ticks up Ether Vial. They didn't have the path last turn, apparently, or they would have used it. Alright, they can revoke our Ether Vial. Man, we just want to land. A non-fetch land. There it is. Alright, sweet. Now we can actually crack this fetch, which is awesome. And then we're getting really close to Oblivion Sower, which should be awesome as well. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pay for Arbiter. Pay for Arbiter. Crack our fetch. Get a Stomping Ground tapped. Another Leap doesn't do anything. And we can't Chord yet. Alright, I guess we just gotta pass again. We're 1 mana away. Apocryphite. That's annoying. Alright, well, we're gonna need to draw this land soon or we're gonna die. And we're running out of untapped lands. Alright, we take our beats, can't do anything about it. I guess a path would be alright too. Ghost Quarter. Alright, we draw a path. So let's just pass the turn. See what our opponent does. Another Vial. Alright, not a threat. Alright, let's path Apocryphite. They're gonna pay a bunch of mana so they can search. Sure. Come on, untap land. That's what we need. The scary part is if they just start attacking and we don't get another creature down, they're going to be able to kill us pretty quick. Alright, well, Hierarch's not a land, but it's sort of a land for next turn. If we can make it one more turn and play Oblivion Sower, then we've kind of stabilized. Actually, we might just go for the combo. Mirroring Crusader, alright. And Ether Vial in Revoker. Alright, our opponent is empty-handed. That's the good news. Oh, and they name Hierarch. No! Now we're back to needing land. We draw Windswept Teeth. So are we just dead now? Alright, opponent attacks with Mirroring Crusader. We block with Resto. Alright, let's pay for Arbiter. Pay for Arbiter. Crack Windswept Teeth. Get a Forest. So if we play Realm Razer, I think we die? Yeah, I think we just gotta go Oblivion Sower. Exile the top 4, hopefully hit some lands. Opponent's gonna strip mine. Yep. We get all lands. Pass the turn. Opponent draws a land. They can pay 4 and crack it to draw a card. Yep. Alright, no attacks. We draw Eternal Witness. I think we go Eternal Witness, get back Restoration Angel, and then just pass for now. Now we can Resto to blink something in response to removal, or Resto the Eternal Witness to get back a path or something. Alright, another suppression field, not especially relevant. Let's Resto, blink Eternal Witness, get back the path. We might sort of be getting there now. Windswept Teeth, man, that is going to cost a ton of mana. Well, we're going to play it. How much can we Chord for? A million? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can Chord for anything in our deck? What's worth Chording for, though? Well, let's attack with Oblivion Sower and Resto. See what our opponent does. Nothing. And then, I think we're going to Chord? Yeah, let's Chord X4. Oh my god. Well, that was a major punt. Oh my god. What am I thinking? Oh my god. Do we lose because of that? Maybe? Swings with everything. Alright, we block. I might have just lost us the game. Seeming more likely now. Alright, the game is not quite over yet, but pretty close. Oh, that was a huge punt. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So we can't. I guess we could path Phyrexian Revoker on Evolutionary Leap, and then leap away our Noble Hierarch. And then Evolutionary Leap costs 5 mana. Sack the Hierarch. Hopefully we get something good. Eternal Witness is good. That helps. And Arresto. Well, 1, 2. Alright, so we're about. I think we're recovering from that epic punt. So we get to Eternal Witness, get back Path to Exile, and pass the turn. This ended up being a crazy game thanks to my horrible misplay. Another Arbiter. Alright. Well, let's Path the Kitchen Finks. Wooded Foothills costs 1,000,000 mana to activate, so I think we just pass? Yeah, I think we just pass here. Ether Vial, X3, Flicker Wisp, interesting. Gonna flicker our Oblivion Sower. So how do we want to do this? They're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attackers. We have to block 5 of them. Yeah, I guess we let that go for now. And the plan's going to be Resto plus Path. Hope our opponent doesn't draw a Path. Opponent goes to attack. Swings with everything. We Resto. Blink Eternal Witness. Eternal Witness gets back Path. Now we do some blocking. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And then we Path the other Arbiter and go to... What does our opponent have? Alright, Revoker isn't really relevant. What'd they choose? Leap, alright. Then we got to Path this Leonin Arbiter, drop to 1, but now we're ahead on board. And we get back our Oblivion Sower. Oh, a Realm Razer that we still can't cast. Let's play Garrick. Yeah, it costs 4 mana to make a token. So we just got to pass for now. Next turn we can start putting our mana into making tokens. We're not even dead, though, to a Path anymore, which is good. I think we would have won a long time ago if that wasn't for that punt. Their suppression fields are kind of hurting them too, though. Another soldier. Ooh, Rending Valley, but no red mana. So let's just make a beast. And pass the turn. What a ridiculous game this has ended up being. Opponent passes. Ooh, Birds is awesome. That gives us the red mana we need for everything. So we will make another beast. We might even be able to attack with a Resto. Yeah, I think we can now. And then next turn we can actually finally play Realm Razer if we want to. Files in another Finks. Revoker. What do they name? Birds or Garrick? Alright, Garrick. So we still have red mana. Do we just want a Realm Razer? I think we win if we Realm Razer, actually. Because we can beat down with our flyers. So let's play Noble Hierarch. And then our trump card is going to win us the match in the long run. Oh, man. So we Realm Razer. Our opponent gains 2 life, but we exile everything, all the lands. So our opponent can't activate their Ether Vials because of the suppression bonds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can attack with 1 angel, I believe. Yeah, we can attack with 1 angel. Down to 11. But I think our opponents basically hardlock themselves now, thanks to their suppression fields. And even though we're not doing much of anything. Oh, and a Path? Well, I think this does it. We get to Rending Valley a soldier, which means we get to... Well, let's just attack with both Restos. This gets the game done just as easily. We win next turn, and we can just sit on the Path if... I don't even know what crazy thing could happen, but... Wow, so Realm Razer comes through in the end in a crazy game. We can actually Path Realm Razer and get all our lands back, but I don't think it matters. Get in with Restos, and... Alright, we keep doing it. Realm Razer is actually pretty sweet. So what did we learn this week? First off, the deck was surprisingly successful. And Realm Razer was part of that. I think there were 3 games that we won because of Realm Razer in specific, exiling all the lands and basically locking our opponent out of the game. That said, the idea that we'll be able to play a Realm Razer and then play an Oblivion Sower, that's definitely Magical Christmas Land. I mean, you have to play a 6-mana Realm Razer, which exiles all the lands, including ours, and then follow that up with another 6-drop. That's really asking for a lot to go right. So we never managed to do that. The deck itself seems fairly powerful, but it played a lot of fairly powerful cards. I mean, Eternal Witness, Court of Calling, Restoration Angel, the Mana Dorks, those are just powerful cards in and of themselves. But the card that really impressed me the most was probably Evolutionary Leap. I was just really impressed with the amount of value that can generate combined with some of the creatures we had, especially Eternal Witness. So I want to explore that card more at some point in the future. I think there's probably some really cool stuff in Modern to be done with Evolutionary Leap, even though it's random and so watered down compared to Survival of the Fittest, it still can do some really cool things if you build around it. So anyway, my impression was the deck. I mean, I think the odds overall were fairly good. How much of that's attributable directly to Realm Razer? Hard to say. Unlike some of our Against the Odds, where we're like a full force combo deck, this one was kind of a creature deck that was playing Realm Razer as the top end, and while we did win 3 games because of Realm Razer, a lot of the games we won we were just like playing efficient creatures, grinding our opponent out with value, using our Ghost Quarters and Crumble to Dust out of the sideboard. So I think the deck itself is fairly solid. Whether or not it's because of Realm Razer or in spite of Realm Razer remains to be seen, but I was happy with how it turned out, and I think Realm Razer did some cool things. So overall, we won more than we lost, and put up about a 50-50 record with the deck, and with Against the Odds, you gotta be happy with that. So, and I had fun playing it. Like, it did some fun things, and I got to play a lot of cards that I really enjoy. The Restos and Eternal Witnesses, and even the Realm Razers and Oblivion Sower too, so it was a fun deck to play. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the videos. Make sure to check out the website, mtggoldfish.com. That's where you'll find the article and the voting, the poll for this Against the Odds. We also have decks, prices, metagame strategy, pretty much anything and everything you could want related to Magic the Gathering. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to click the subscribe button that's about to pop up on the bottom of your screen. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the videos, and I will talk to you soon.